Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's morning show. All right, so still on waiting they happen in the North London derby. So Thomas Frank, who's the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, when they talk categorically, say them fit beat us down on Sunday. We can beat them. You get. Let me say we may. You get. Or we could. You get. We can beat them. So when you see how Haters TV, because they have a blog, how they reported the story, Arsenal are a little bit ahead of us. Thomas Frank agreed. He gets. He said no will lie. He gets. But when you can read the entirety of the report, I like the fact that he agreed. Say yes. When it comes to man for man, general team, we are better than them and we are competing for the league. They are not competing for the league. That is settled. But when it comes to one game affair, me and you won't play for one ground. Say that like you, then go follow Arsenal Dragon. So Thomas Frank said, I've said it before. I'm happy with my squad. I think it's two clubs on two different journeys. I hate to say it, but they're a little bit ahead of us. But we know that. But in one game, I'm 100% sure we will be very competitive. And of course, we can win on Sunday. And then, of course, we know in general squad depth is good and important. You get, but I'm not really looking at other teams. I'm just looking at my own team. You get. So some people go talk say yes, they try to motivate young players. Obviously, nobody go talk say okay, Arsenal will roll over us, Arsenal will finish us. No, you will inspire your team, give them confidence. Say yes, that MLS state of people they go there go struggle. We can go there and go and beat them. And the thing is true because for every game there is a chance that you can win, you can draw, or you can lose. Okay? So the odds that Tottenham Hotspur can beat Arsenal will always be there. But in terms of probabilities, because I'm not looking at possibilities, probabilities, Arsenal have a higher ratio on paper to win this game, no matter what you want to look at it, even with Magalhaes don't get injury. So when you even look at historical, because this game get history and emotional attachments. So this game, all things being equal, normally na Arsenal dey always win am. You get normally most of the time, but we know say every game is different. So this particular one, Tottenham Hotspur are bringing so many new players that are coming here. They've not experienced, they've not known them before. We see they will do people like Kudus and Co. Then we too for our own side, Kudus, Randa Kolomoani, so many of the players never experienced them before. Then we, our own side, we have a lot of new players also that will be introduced to the North London derby. So at the end of the day, we will see how all this is go unfold. Yes, so that's just doing me at this year. Now, away from that, so the Rai is going to talk about Odegaard. So Rai is going to say Odegaard is our main captain. He's incredible, but there's also a group behind the scenes that help Martin Odegaard out whenever he needs it. For those who say Odegaard know the shots, know the make noise, he's not a vocal leader. You get so Wright's going to clear the essay. Even though he's the main captain, there's a leadership group. We also get their own responsibilities. Now on match days, they have their own opinions and they say things when they need to be said. And I feel like that's where we are growing as a group now. If things need to be said, they get said, and in a constructive way. In any way, they help push other people. So I feel like we do have more leaders now in the group than we've ever had. So that's a really good thing for us. So well, me, I like the fact that we get people like Declan. We get so many leaders here. Many people will say they be captain material. You see Odegaard, you see Rice, you see Piero Incapi, you see Gabriel Magalhaes, you see Zubimendi, you see Merino. All these people, they are leadership quality, leadership material. They're plenty. They are not they pack all of them, they assemble them. But make I no lie for you, and the biggest news you can sweet me when I do research, when I see now say Noni Madueke go for in X handle, go post. I'm much better. You can just put much better. Put in picture, So this one now they give us expo on the people who attend and they talk say they are back already. We have to give them more training session. Madueke don already go ahead of Arteta. We say me, I don't dey ready. I dey okay. Which means North London derby. We are expecting to see Madueke on the team list, even though he no start, but he go dey for bench so that if Saka don dey like 70 minutes, they fit bring am out, put fresh leg. We will be a lady master. We go be ra. So When I saw this one, I was very, very happy. Say, yes, now that's what we are talking about. Give us that much attacking depth. Because most of the injuries we'll get now the attacking side of things. So I did very, very happy. This is a good sign. Very, very good. He lifts my morale when I really, really see him. Because Tottenham must forget their own players to come back, which will have our own that is coming back. Now, Thomas Frank, when you talk about Arteta, what did they tell and say? Arteta don't get Arsenal, Arteta don't get stability. Don't get like maybe 6 seasons or thereabouts. You get so whether him go like today, like Arteta stay long, and how long it will take before your own team self will start to compete. Get so him going to talk say, I think it's a good example of a club that sticks to the process. I think 6 years is very rare that you get that long in football. I also think it's fair to say that it took probably 3 seasons for Arteta. So the 4th season, that's where he competed. Now he's in the 7th season. So he was really, really ready to compete in the 4th season. So he took over, then 2 full seasons, then the 4th one. So I think that's how you should see it. And then we know the difference between having ultimate success to win something or not. It's just now little margins, now be the thing. But the process is the most important. So in actually, what made me like this one be say, the man no get time for mind game. You see, all those I think I go do be say, okay, let's do one more training session. No get that time. Right from Brentford days, for the press conference, Alvaro don't come back. Okay, Kudus is back. Romero is back. Lucas Bergvall is back. Okay, Randa Colomani is back, but he's going to wear a mask. Even the ones who you don't mention in there, because I never mentioned, so even Kudus, you don't even mention Kudus. Now, later. I watched the video. Because I said, what about Kudus, Mama Kudus? You didn't tell us whether he's back. Oh, so many people got injured, so I can't remember all their names at the same time, but Kudus is back. It's back. I just back to the man. For his first press conference for this Tottenham Hotspur, he praised Arsenal. He gets later I can say, "Oh, my bad, I don't do mistake." There's some people do talk about Arsenal. The man was very, very transparent. I just love him. He gets. Even when they talk about Raya and who is that again? Raya and one other player. I will say they be traitor. So they live in Raya and Nogard. So they be traitors. So they live in team. Go join the wrong team. But anyway, I was just joking. That's what he said. I was just joking. Because now they go play. They go meet them again. Again, and they go there for the opposition because they've been former players. Now, away from that, so Sky Sports, Fabrizio Romano, many other sources, they couldn't let us know, say, Luis Díaz don't get 3-match suspension, 3-match ban from UEFA after a red card against PSG. Yeah, that's what we're hearing after a red card against PSG. Now, the Bayern forward scored both goals in their 2-1 win against PSG, but that attack won't give Hakimi. He gets, although people they see maybe not 1-match ban he will miss, but UEFA don't clear and say a 3-match ban. Now, Bayern call it talks they will appeal. But first off, they ask UEFA to give them a written statement to let them know why the team be 3-match ban, that they are going to be appealing. You get me, I just feel so when you look at the severity of the damage, you see how Hakimi they hop, no feel work out well. And the lack of remorse shown by Luis Díaz. That guy, I don't really understand. After he do that thing, obviously they're supposed to go maybe like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't even apologize, nothing. As if they don't do anything wrong. Yes, but at the end of the day, they don't give them their 3-match ban. So they go miss the match. Arsenal, Sporting Lisbon, and Union Galois. So we know whether they will appeal. Appeal or no appeal, no concern us. I want to say go miss our. I want them be the first game. So if now 1-match ban, you will miss our own. If now 3-match ban, you will miss our own. Plus many others. So like that's the way me I say. Now, you remember the report what they give about this Cristiano Ronaldo and FIFA. When they post the first picture, they don't put Ronaldo, fans revolts, they can't delete them. Now they don't post the normal one where they're supposed to post. Ororo they there, you get. So everywhere good. You see this FIFA, obviously everybody knows say they get bias for where Messi did. They love Messi a lot. Yeah, so that just I understand that. No wala. Now there is this statistics that has been going round. I don't know whether I don't see them. So TNT Sports Football, they say Arsenal have failed to win 18 of their 30 Premier League games without Gabriel Magalhaes since he joined in September 2020. That's what we heard. You get. Now, Arsenal have failed to win. Fabrizio Romano himself reiterates it in. Arsenal have failed to win 18 of their Premier League games without Gabriel since he joined. He will be out for some weeks. But what did they not tell you now for that statistics say During those times, you don't really get quality replacements like we have now. Because now we have Piero Hincapi, now we have Mosquera. You get. So, and me, according to look, say, if people like Jacob Kivior can replace Magalhaes to the extent where we say, in they get good game, now Saliba can they lose guard. Baba, me, I believe, say, Piero Hincapi is on a higher level than Kivior. I believe that one. You get. So, in Capi, in my own opinion, I think we do a better job. No be those times when they replace players with Rob Holding them, all those kind of quality. But no be now. So me, I think honestly that we are going to fare better now. Now, waiting me, I just honestly think so. I don't really know what to think about this statistics. Let me know. Now, for Thomas Frank press conference, they can't even they ask and say, "Did you think you were going to get Iberichi easy?" Because no forget, say now them first one go sign easy, we can't hijack him. So they say, did you think you were going to get him? Thomas Frank first one come pretend like say you don't know who Ability is. He got to ask, who is Easy? Sorry, who is Easy? You get everybody go bust laugh. You got to say, it's a go laugh. Say, okay, now don't catch me. All right. So you can say, anyway, Easy, I know he's a very good player. He plays for Arsenal. He plays for a team we want to beat on Sunday. Everybody bust laugh. You get that. So the man a vibe. I they like to watch him press conference right from Brentford days. I just like the way the man they play with the media, they everywhere they go. Now, when I remember when I talk about this, our Nigerian coach Eric Shell, you get when they talk say Congo DR, they use Juju for football. When they don't say Juju know the football. Some people they argue, Santos don't talk like that. Oh, Juju they this and that. This is because they'll be reiterating my point that if Voodoo worked in football, do you know how many World Cups Arsenal for don't win by now? So I don't think I go that level. So the man is just looking for excuses, and it was honestly a ridiculous one, which I agree with. Because you should think, if say through Juju they work, why DR Congo no they use that Juju go win World Cup? Why they no they use that Juju win all the whole AFCON? Why Ghana, Nigeria? I mean, Juju, anybody get monopoly for Juju? Say we don't get Juju for Nigeria. So why they no they use that Juju go win World Cup? All the African players when they play for EPL, why didn't they use Juju become an else go scorer? Baba, nothing, Juju, nothing. Me, I don't believe her. If you believe her, like your own belief, I don't feel tell you make you no believe. I don't believe, but for me personally, I don't think there is an existence of Juju in football. Could they work? I don't think. Now let's bring a message from one of our sponsors in Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. So they are calling you to come and become their member. You get. So if you get interest in becoming a member of the prestigious Super Eagles Supporters Club, so make you reach out to Prince Ademola Alawadi on 00342153114. You get. So and they're also on IG and they're also on Facebook, Super Eagles Supporters Club of Nigeria. So do well to follow them. And if you're interested, the numbers at the bottom of the screen. Make you contact them ASAP. I know so many people say don't register because they send me their receipts. They don't register. Now, away from that, we will also bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mr. Uchi. We get this Toyota RAV4 2007 model. This car we see, this is the engine, very neat engine. This is an American spec. You get this a Tokumbo car, 6-cylinder engine, 5-seat capacity. The mileage is 110,225 kilometers. Very affordable car. The location is Lagos. Mr. Uche wants 10 million naira. So if you're interested, make you contact them on WhatsApp on +234 7038869667. You get here other pictures of the vehicle. Is another picture of the vehicle. So if you get real interest, maybe contact them on WhatsApp ASAP. Make gonna do business. Now, Enzo Maresca, when they talk about Cole Palmer, he say, I'm very proud of the team performing without Cole Palmer because for us, Cole Palmer is like Haaland for City. He's like Salah for Liverpool. And I guess if Haaland doesn't play for City or Salah doesn't play for Liverpool, they are not the same team. Which is why me personally, I'm very, very happy. Say, he no go play against Arsenal. Based on say, he doesn't scatter in toe, you get. Although that information might still change. Later, go here say, oh, he made a miraculous quick recovery, and now he's going to play against Arsenal. If he don't play, obviously, we don't say Chelsea they lack something. Just like if Bukayo Saka does not play, we don't say yes, Arsenal is lacking something, even though we have quality replacements, like they also do have quality replacements. Now, away from that, even the Gunners blog, maybe the Arsenal arm of the Athletic, when they talk say with Gabriel Magalhaes out, how might Arsenal replace him? Arsenal are blessed with a number of alternatives, but my personal hunch is that the time is ripe for Piero Hincapié to step up. And I also share that sentiment. In fact, today they're going to train rigorously for the Sub-Royalty Training Center. Arsenal players, they are all smiles, everybody they happy. Say Piero Hincapié and Mosquera. Mosquera self told you get. Today, I'm going to check the height of Nick Voltimade. This guy will play for Newcastle because I really did I get invested interest for that one. That guy at 1.98, that guy at Giants, Alan at 1.95, I top pass Alan. Oh no, so they launched the cross and not for all those Netanaki, all those Gavido, then all those a poet. I don't imagine that guy go score like 2 goals to this. I think for Newcastle back home. Now coming back to our players training, I can't see Gabriel Jesus backing Mikel Arteta like it's all fun and game. Man, everybody they don't really catch cruise, they don't have fun. I say na so. Make it just continue like that. When I go collect our maximum win for us. Now, you see this particular story. This was supposed to be like the thumbnail, the biggest news of the day. But I still get my reservations for this story. Now, we can hear from cut off side say Arsenal representatives don't hold talks for Italy, Turin, with super agent Jorge Mendes about a possible move for Juventus and Turkey forward Kenan Yildiz. Now, the 20-year-old is valued at around 85 million by the Italian club. Yet, I know say Juventus now still a struggle to give the guy contract wey befit am. The guy never really agree. Now, Chiellini, you get, come outside himself. I think he has a role at Juventus as part of the executives. In come outside say the club and the players representatives see the fight tooth and nail to ensure say they meet the guys like a contract estimation or whatever they look for. You get, say them and the player can't be on the same page. Personally, I think Juventus will not allow this guy go. They will still find a way. You get. And another thing is say most of all these Italian superstars, they know they like to really come out for their comfort zone, come out for Italy, come maybe England, and just few of them like a minority. Majority they like to retain, to stay there for their comfort zone. So we can see whether I go follow the likes of Sandro Tonali to come here. You get, we can see at the end of the day whether I go work. Now let's also bring you a message from another of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Kenilworth Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day. Now, the fact say Thomas Frank will be Tottenham Hotspur manager. They talk say we can beat Arsenal on Sunday. Yes. So we will see. You know, say they talk too much. I learn Ugala. You know the yarn of the jam talk. Yes, now on Sunday, we'll see how everything will be. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So, till I come your way later in the evening to give the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not get mouse, right, guys. Ciao.